My dudes, we've got things to talk about. As we had discussed in our most recent video here on the channel, we are currently in update prep mode, update speculation mode for this next Brawl Talk coming out on April 20th. If you haven't watched it, we ended up going into some speculation about what might be coming out here in Season 26 before the Brawl Talk airs. And seeing that we are rapidly approaching this next update, be sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I always try to make it a point to keep you guys in the loop pre-post and during update content, and we're getting very close to 650,000 subscribers. So yeah, thank you guys. Love ya. Now, the first thing I want to get straight away into here in this episode is a little bit more speculation. Some speculation that I've been thinking about for quite some time, but not 100% certain I felt comfortable sharing it with all you guys, seeing that it might not be accurate, but seeing that some of my suspicions surrounding it before even talking about it whatsoever with anyone was kind of confirmed with other people in the comments of the most recent video that I posted on the channel, that they too had that speculation. I decided just to throw it out there as a possible potential for this next update. So as we constantly say on this channel, whenever it comes to speculation or Easter eggs and things along those lines from the Brawl Stars dev team, it is really reliant on patterns. The dev team seems to like to stick to certain schedules when it comes to Easter eggs, sneak peeks, Brawl Talks, and if you're caught up on that, you can kind of have a good idea for predicting certain things. And one of the most recent practices that the dev team have been doing these last couple updates is Easter egging out just a few hypercharges before we get any of the sneak peek info with the Brawl Talk or any other Easter eggs leading up into it. Last update, we were Easter egged Buzz and Belle's hypercharge from a video from a community event. And I gotta say, these hypercharge Easter eggs came quite a bit in advance from normally getting Easter egg stuff or Brawl Talks. We were aware of this information quite early. But as we discovered, this practice would continue here just 3 weeks ago at the point that I'm recording this video, which is kind of insane again how early we are getting some of these Easter eggs. But once again, in a community event, I'm sure you guys remember it, the 100 star drops, we were Easter egged what looks like another hypercharge, which is heavily speculated to be Jean's. Just a split frame during that video advertising the event, we saw this brand new hypercharges with a asset that is attached to Jean. The Jean Hypercharge asset can be found on Jean's mythic gear that he has, the extra range to his super, that hand, right? So most of the Brawl Stars community is in agreement that it would make sense to see a Jean Hypercharge coming out in this very next update. However, as we all should know, when it comes to releasing these hypercharges, we get a batch of them. 6 has been the perfect number that the dev team has been going with. And based on last update's Easter egg practices with the hypercharge leaks, they sneak peeked 2 of them, which I think inadvertently the dev team did this time around as well, if we're going off of this new speculation that might have been confirmed with the comments, other people speculating as well, not just my own. So once again, we are going back to this post over here on Reddit by First Name Too Long, highlighting the most recent survey skins that have a high possibility to come to the game and possibly giving us more information about the theme that they could fit into in this next update. At this time, when I was scrolling through the skins, I had a suspicion, call it a gut feeling, which a lot of the speculation and just covering Brawl Stars for as long as I have kind of comes down to when trying to make speculations and Easter eggs. But I wasn't confident enough, like I said before, but I think I'm fine with just throwing it out there. Now look, I don't know if you guys just glaze past the weirdness when it comes to these Mortis concept skins, but not a lot of people are talking about it. We don't just have a Mortis model, right? We have an additional model accompanying all 4 of the Mortis skins that could come to the game, these concept skins. So why in the world does Mortis have this upgraded version to his character, right? A dragon version of Mortis for these 2, and then just a, I don't know, higher advanced version of this devil Mortis form, and then once again for this angel form. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if just one of these skins had this upgraded form. Maybe it's a legendary skin, and the value from being a legendary tier skin would be seen in a different model, right? He has 2 models. But I think it's a very real possibility, though I can't be obviously 100% certain, that we might be dealing with something a bit more here, a higher ability, i.e. the only real new abilities that we've been getting in the game, a potential hypercharge for Mortis. Now, seeing that hypercharges correlate with brawlers supers, I really truly can't come up with a idea of why this is happening or what it would do, maybe morphing Mortis into this upgraded version. But if we take a closer look at it with these skins, we see different abilities going on with their like animations, right? We have the normal swipe from the Mortis model of the skin right there at the top, but then we see two abilities from the dragon form, like a swipe of the claw on the bottom there could be just a basic attack animation, but then we have like a breath attack there on the left. It could possibly be a super animation, but it looks to be somewhat of a shorter range if you ask me. Now if we continue down this path, the same goes for this other dragon skin, but then other things can be seen from these different skins. We have a short range dash attack for both models, and then I think this one a bit more convincing what the super could be. And then again here on the angel form, a possible super animation there for the upgraded version of this angel form. But it's just fishy to me. Like some of these animations with the upgraded angel form is a little bit more apparent than the top version of this base angel form. Maybe a higher strength or like a power to this upgraded version. Maybe once you hit the hypercharge button, you get some additional abilities with the super. I'm not quite certain. It's just a possibility that I'm seeing here, why we're seeing this reoccurring second additional model for every single Mortis skin. If a hypercharge would impact maybe an upgraded model, it would have to be consistent through any Mortis skin. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to wrap my head around it, seeing the other complexities around this, seeing that we have so many Mortis skins. If this is indeed a fact of a reoccurring ability, we would have to have a like upgraded model for every Mortis skin. So I don't know what the heck is going on here. It's just a potential that I've been hearing some people discussing and might go down. I don't know, not feeling great about it, but just trying to come up with a reason for these secondary models. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about the weird additional Mortis skins for these models. It's just really, really bizarre if you ask me. However, moving along to our next bit of news, I actually stumbled across a post here recently and I can't remember who posted it and I don't have it. But to summarize, it was in regards to some content that we have yet to get for this update, and I would say some of the last bit of content before we get into the new Brawl talk and stuff. But that is, where the heck is Mecha Leon and Mecha Colt? Just scrolling through Twitter, so many people questioning here recently, where the heck are they? This is information coming from the patch notes, but it is nicely put here from this individual over here on Twitter for all of us. The only public info that we have for a release date on these skins is mid-April. Seems to be an ongoing practice with the BrawlStar's dev team when it comes to skin dates. We used to be able to tell exactly when they were coming out for pre-planned dates to be released, but now it's just like early March, mid-April, you know? But seeing that it is currently April 10th at the point that I'm recording this video, we are getting very, very close to that mid-April mark where it would make sense for them to be released, especially needing to get this content out before we start getting blasted with other Easter egg and sneak peek content from the dev team before April 20th, when that Brawl talk is supposed to be coming out here. In addition to those mecha skins coming out, it looks like we're getting a cool little mini theme to celebrate the release of the Mecha Colt skins and the Mecha Leon skins. So really looking forward to that date to finally come around the corner. But to wrap up this episode here today, once again returning to Squad Busters developments, it looks like there's some really cool information coming out about the game that's going to be released here in late April. It is just a soft launch, but I'm telling you guys, this game is truly, truly exciting. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. But there was a video released on the official Squad Busters YouTube channel releasing additional information about the game and what changes were made since we got gameplay footage over a year ago now at this point. And there seems to be some really interesting stuff, such as a version of Squad Busters star drops. Dude, the success of star drops really leaked into a lot of the Supercell games, right? In Clash Royale and now in Squad Busters. It's so funny. But yeah, if you guys would like some additional information about the crazy changes that have been made to Squad Busters, be sure to check out the video here once again on the official Squad Busters YouTube channel. There's a lot of really hype stuff coming here with the crazy changes that are going on. It looks like they put in a lot of effort in this game while it was away on hiatus, I would call it. So yeah, get all caught up. Once again, we're probably going to be covering some content about Squad Busters in the future. Can't wait to play this game. It's so much freaking fun. But yeah, man, hope you all enjoyed this episode here today. I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out for a little bit. And yeah, we'll be talking super soon. Adios and take care.